And hello, hello, hello.
We're back.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's well.
I get yelled at from my phone all the time.
I'm turning it off right now.
Yeah, me too.
Then I forget to turn it back on, and then
I do
call me,
too.
or I get messages, and then we have to remember to turn the phones back on after the show
Right.
because I forget to turn it on. And then it's like, my phone hasn't rang for hours, and then it's like, oops, it's been on silent the whole time.
Oh, if I need.
I slept more than 14 hours last night. After I got off my listing show, I ran out and picked up some inventory, which I'm actually doing a video on it. I might put it up maybe between our two shows. I'm not sure today. um, and then I came home and I fell asleep. And then you called me. I don't know what time it was.
I don't remember. Maybe 7:15. Might have been 7:15.
And I spoke to you for like, what, 5 minutes. We talked about whether or not we were going on last night. And I was like, oh, I'm sleeping for 4 hours. And then Robin texted me like in the middle of the night. And I woke up and I went to the bathroom. And then I went back to sleep. But other than that, I slept like over 14 hours. Did you sleep?
I slept a lot last night. I mean, it's not like me to go to bed anymore like before 10 o'clock, but I did. And I don't know. What time did I text you this morning? 7:30? I don't even know.
7:30.
8 o'clock, something like that. So that's when I slept. Like, that's a lot for me. It's definitely a lot for me.
Because I was up when you texted me. I was just up, looking at messages and emails and stuff. I woke up about 7:15 or so, and I was surprised to see a text message from you at 7:30.
Yeah.
What's up? But boy, oh boy, did I need it. Say hello to our friends.
Yes, let's say good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Jules. Good morning, honey.
Good morning, Jules. I hope you are well. You guys keep Jules in your prayers, please.
Hey, Sandra. Good morning. Hey, Darlene. Good to see you, honey.
Hey, Darlene.
Heidi's here.
Hello, Heidi.
And vintage memories. Hi, Ginger Ann.
Hello, Ginger Ann. Good morning.
Hey, Donna.
I got a good morning from Ginger Ann this morning, too, which was nice. Thank you, Ginger Ann, for thinking of me.
Hey, Mary.
Hello, honey.
Hi, Janine.
God morning, all. It is Sunday, so
It is.
She may have said that on purpose.
Good morning, Nora.
Hi, Nora. Good morning.
Hey, Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Hey, Pammy.
Hi, Pammy. Janine, just I skipped ahead a minute. I'm looking at the chat, and Janine wrote it. She said, as prepares for Jules, her partner Rose passed early this morning. So
sorry to hear that, Jules.
I actually woke up this morning with her on my mind, and I sent her a quick hello and just thinking of you. And she told me, but I wasn't sure if Jules, you wanted me to mention it, but since Janine has mentioned it, my deepest sympathies go out to you, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Jules.
Janine says, laugh out loud typo, but I will go with it. Me too, Janine. I'm right there with you. I'll go with it too.
Hey, James. Good morning.
Hey, James. Good morning.
Hey, Tanya. What's going on, girl? Long time no see.
I know. Tanya has been missing. She's been around.
I better not tell keto like a lady what I'm eating this morning. Sorry, Tanya. Hey, Denise. Good morning.
Hi, Denise.
Texas Val, another one MIA for a while. Hi, honey.
Hey, Texas Val. Good to see you.
Whoops, there goes my chatter. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, honey.
Rebecca, hello. Good morning.
Casual flipper. Just being casual. Greetings to
Uh,
everyone. Late night with Robin.
oh,
Hey, April. Good morning, honey.
the Countess is in the house. Morning, April. Hope things are better for you, sweetheart. I know April said that she was furloughed and wasn't going back to work. And you guys want to share your eBay stores, your Etsy stores, any one of your stores, please feel free. Go ahead, support one another. I was saying that during my live yesterday. If you need to Christmas shop or birthday present shop, I'd rather see you guys support each other in our community than someone who's not within our community. Let's support one another. It's
For
important.
sure. For sure. Hey, Katat. How you doing, Carrie?
Hey, Carrie. Thank
Ribbit.
you.
Ribbit.
Sounds like you needed Z's. Good morning. Yes, no kidding. Right, Froggy? Holy cow.
Good morning, Kelly. You got it, Kelly. No problem.
Awesome, Kelly. Kelly's joining us.
Yes. Yeah. We've like I said, we said yesterday we haven't had an overwhelming response. So
Awesome, Kelly. So much fun. Where'd you fit Kelly in? Do you remember? Do you have the schedule?
I do. All right. Let's see.
Hey, Bree. How are you? I haven't seen you forever. I hope the kids are well. Thanks for joining in. Hey, Michelle P.
She's going to be on Sunday morning at 11:40 with you.
Okay, awesome, Kelly. Yay, party.
And I know she's on another time slot, but I don't see it. My chicken scratch is all over the place here.
Okay. Yay, I'm so happy, Kelly. Mabel.
Come with me at 6 o'clock on Saturday night.
With who?
With me at 6 o'clock on Saturday night.
Awesome.
Hey, Jill. Good morning, honey. Junebug, what's up, girl?
Good morning, Junebug.
Sylvia. Oh, so you're on your computer, Mike? I'm getting so much reverb, like so much back.
Yeah, well, I put the computer back in my studio room, and for some reason, my Yeti is not. Let's see, I'll try to do it while you.
How you doing, Michelle?
I'll try to change it. Let me see if I change it.
Good morning, Mabel. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Lucas D, what's up? What's going on?
Is that better?
Yeah, I think that is better. Yes.
Okay. It's not my Yeti, but it says there's an option here that says echo cancellation.
Oh, okay.
So I turned that off. So let's see if that's better until I can fix my mic.
Hey, Jackie Smith. Good morning. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Appreciate it this morning. A noise outside this morning.
Bree said, tired, worn out mommy here, ready to send the kids back to school. Did you decide to hold them back because they went? Good morning, Susanna.
Hey, Susanna.
Did you decide to hold them home and homeschool them because the kids went back to school several weeks ago? Hi, Sanford. Good morning.
Hey, Sanford, honey. Good to see you.
Maybe she decided to hold them home and now she's decided to send them back. I don't know. I have no idea. Yes, but they're going back now. Okay. Cool.
It's funny you're seeing the comments about a few seconds before I am. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
It's your live. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I know it.
Are you reading them on YouTube or are you reading them in StreamYard?
I'm reading them in YouTube.
Okay.
What about you?
StreamYard.
Oh yeah, YouTube. No, they're coming up. Some places are getting kids back to class. Yes. I think different areas have different rules for the kids. Yeah, but Tanya, our kids, mine and Bree's kids are um
In the same school district.
yeah, in the same. She's lives literally like around the corner from me. Bree worked for me in my thrift shop that I owned for Bree. How long was it? 4 years, maybe? 3 years, 4 years we worked together. I hate to say the word worked for me because we really worked together as a
Right.
team and we were together. Oh my gosh, she worked every day. Right, right, Bree? How many years was it? Let's see, your daughter is, I think, just turned, yeah, 4, I think. Yeah, she was with me for 4 years. I had the store for 5, and she was with me. So she came in a year after I opened. She came walking in, and Brie, I have to tell this story, right? I have to tell this story. So she comes walking in with was it your 4 kids or 5 kids? Did you have all of them with you? I don't remember. But she came walking into the store looking for a position. And I thought to myself when I saw Brie and all her little children, I
Right,
thought,
right.
oh my gosh, like what am I gonna how am I gonna help this woman? Like how am I gonna help this girl? And you know what? In the end, I can honestly say I didn't help her. She helped me. And that's the honest to goodness truth. Like, I don't know what I would have done without Brie. Like, she was my right hand, my left hand. She kept my schedule. She told me where I had to be, when I had to be there. She was so incredible. When we had difficult customers that would come into the store, she'd say, turn around and go into the back room. I've got this, Miss Donna. And she would just, any problems, God sent her to you. I know, Tanya, honest to goodness, any problems whatsoever, she just took care of it. She just took care of it. Or she'd say, Miss Donna, go to Dunkin' Donuts and go get coffee. Or, go get yourself a burger or just go. Just go. Like, because it was very, very trying. Running that business for 5 years. It was owning a thrift shop was incredible. Like it was so stressful, so stressful. And I am in the process of making a video of it. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Compiling all the pictures of how we used to keep it. It was beautiful, right, Bree? It was like the most beautiful store in town. And I don't say that because it was mine. It was just we just kept it like incredible. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of like one of the photos that I'll be using for the video. So it gives you an idea. It was absolutely gorgeous, but it just didn't make enough to pay the bills. I mean, we no lack of donations, right, Bree? No lack of donations at all. It was the challenging part was
Hey, Amy, hot Miss Thrifter. Hi, honey.
but like for example, there's one of the pictures of like one of we used to do areas that were like pink areas um and always just decorating. Look at how pretty. It was just so beautiful. It was well kept and I loved it. Yeah, we all loved it, right, Bree? I miss it so much. I miss it so much. Yeah. And we used to have that trolley tour that used to come in, which we loved the trolley tour. So Bree, I'll let you know when I have it. Let me see if there's a if she's in this picture. She's not, but those were like some of my volunteers. It's me with some of my volunteers that used to come in. I always had a bunch of people in the store helping me. And we used to do this was outside in front of the store. We used to do like every morning I would do a themed display where I would walk around the store and grab different different. Look at how beautiful this one is. This is another section of the store. I mean, it was not your typical thrift shop. It was
Nice.
just, it was so beautiful. I didn't take many, what's that word? Picture.
Pictures?
I didn't take many pictures. Oh, I have a ton, Bree. I have a ton. I'm putting together a really awesome, because I think that's a lot of people's dream is to open up thrift shops. But
Yes, Tammy said that in the chat before.
she did. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's a lot of people's dreams to someday open a thrift shop. If anybody wants to open up a thrift shop, I'll try not to be negative, but you can reach out to me and talk to me about it. It's really, really, really hard work to own a thrift shop. Really. Not with me
Just
in
not
them.
between them. I
Yeah,
hate
I don't have many pictures of you, Brie. Yeah, she didn't like to be in pictures, but yeah, she would go up to the hospital when we used to make our big donations several times a year and bring gifts up to the hospital to the children, and it was awesome. Those were good days. I mean, I loved it, even though it was very, very stressful, and I sank a lot of money into that store, a lot of money, to try to keep it. The overhead expenses were just too high, but it's okay. You know, I don't want to consider it a failure because I did help a lot of families and I did help a lot of people along the way, but I hate that I had to close it. You know, when I closed it, I was over $30,000 in debt when I closed it, that I carried away with me with that store, which was a bummer. But I paid it all off, and that was good. And I paid it off selling on eBay.
Right.
Took me a year, but I did it.
Thanks, Sanford. Yes, April. Yes, April.
I did it.
Yeah,
It
that's a,
was,
that's a small business failure for a small number for some losses I've taken, but that's this any business you go into.
I know, and that's why I couldn't justify. Like my husband and I talked about it, and he's like, "Do you want to file bankruptcy?" And I said, no. I said, I know that I can do this. I know I can pay off the debt. I didn't want to have a bankruptcy under my belt. So I was responsible for the debt and I wanted to make sure that I paid it off. So that's what I did. I just worked really, really hard. And like I said, it took me about a year. And boy, what an accomplishment. Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. Hey, Mary.
Dawn.
Poor
Dawn's
Mary.
in the chat. Good morning, Mary, if you're listening also. But yeah, be prepared for, it's hard running a small business. It's very, very, very hard, very hard. And all of our inventory was basically Maggie Doodle, the thrift shop fashionista. Cool. Good morning.
Girl, we're just talking about that too. How funny.
And one of the things, and I wasn't thinking that this morning talk show would go into this direction, but one of the huge misconceptions too for the thrift shop was a lot of the times people would be like, but you get this stuff donated to your thrift shop, like why are you charging so much? People don't understand, like it's like, for example, furniture. I didn't own a box truck, so I had to get like a U-Haul or a Ryder truck to go pick up the inventory. So you have the expense of paying people. Sometimes some of the guys that volunteered for me, they would do it. They would just volunteer and go pick up the inventory. But I always put some money in their pocket for either lunch or breakfast or tips, for helping me out. So you have that expense of it. You have the expense of getting the truck. There's so many expenses, the mileage, the gas, there's so many expenses that go along. Yeah, maybe someone did call and say you can have all this stuff for free, but we have an auction today at 2
Well, we have
April.
one at 3, so.
Yeah, we have one at 3 April. So, and her prices were cheaper than eBay. Oh yeah, I'm still friends with a lot of people that used to come into the store. I had so many eBay customers that would come in. I mean, that's how I started selling on eBay, because people would come in and be like, "You need to post this on eBay. You've got this marked $30 and my prices were cheaper than Goodwill. You've got this marked $3 and it's selling on eBay for, $85." So it was do you remember that the guy Steve that used to come in, Bree, he used to buy the books and other little tchotchkes and stuff. He's the one. He came into my back room and he set up my eBay account and he taught me how to he taught me everything, how to sell on eBay. He took so much time just out of the kindness of his heart and taught me how to sell on eBay. And then it got to the point where my eBay sales were the big guy. Yeah, exactly. I still keep in touch with the big guy
Hey,
every once
Dolly,
in a
what
while.
do you mean still on? We just came on.
Oh, I know. Okay, Amy. Amy's gonna get to work. Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks, Amy.
Yep. Hot Miss Thrifter is gonna go back to work. Um, yeah, so he taught me how to sell on eBay, which I'm ever so grateful for him. I ran into him just recently and thanked him again. I thank him all the time because he gave me the beginning steps of it, and then I just, flew with that.
What time are you guys later?
Jackie,
3 p.m. Eastern.
yeah, we'll be on Tees at 3, and then we'll come back live tonight on mine at 9. I'm not going to cancel. So at 3 o'clock, I'm going to be showing a lot of my T. Put the stream. T, you want to put it in the chat so people can
Yeah.
click on it and set the reminder for it so they don't forget. I'm going to continue on with my 1111 gems. I have a lot of gems, and I have to tell you, Courtney got a message from someone. One of the necklaces that I sold the other day at my 1111 auction, someone sent her a message that necklace was rare. I had no idea
Oh,
that it was.
really?
Yeah, it was rare, and it goes for a lot of money. I mean, I don't know. I told you guys, like, I just got all these gems, and I'm just selling them off. So, buyer beware. It's I don't know, some of them may be inexpensive and some of them may be expensive, which, you know what, I have to talk about that for a second.
Sure.
I
I
have to
hope
talk
she's not
about that.
yelling at me.
No, you know what really annoys me sometimes, and I think I've talked about this before, but you know what really annoys me sometimes is the fact that, like, when someone buys something from me, you, or anyone else, like, people, and it might be just me. I don't know. It might be just me. People tell me all the time, Donna, you're so sensitive. Um, but I feel like I get more, I hear about more, or people send me links where people talk about, like, when they don't get a good deal on something. But how come the people that do get really good deals don't talk about it? I don't know. If I got something that was a really good deal, I would want the world to know. Maybe they don't want, yeah, like the $75 Ben Yeoman necklace I got at auction from you on Hip Flippin' Mama's channel. Oh, thanks. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Dolly, thank you.
Good
Hi,
morning, Virginia.
Virginia. Sometimes I feel like, I don't know, maybe they don't want other people to know that they're getting, like, really good deals, on stuff. And it's easier for people to spew bad words than it is to spew compliments. And why is that in life?
It's just life itself. I've said this before. My aunt has this plaque since I'm a little girl hanging in her kitchen. When I'm right, no one remembers. When I'm wrong, no one forgets. And you could be
And
right 99% of the time, but that 1% is the one that sticks out.
it's really amazing. She's wearing white. I love seeing her wearing all these different colors. She used to only wear black. It's true. Gray. I've started wearing colors. I am wearing white. I did. I dressed in black from, like, head to toe, like, every day for all those years.
Oh, sorry, Virginia. Feel
I
better,
still
honey.
have I still have black pants on, Brie, though. I do change my tops, but I always wear my black pants.
I feel
Like,
like
they're
I
my
always wear
color.
black pants. I don't
Huh?
like it. It's the only color I wear. I'm getting that
Black?
verbiage back from your microphone again.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to do about it. Is that better?
I don't know. It was better for a while, and then all of a sudden, no, not really.
I don't know. Well, it's kind of like yourself, Donna. You don't want to tell people your sources. Oh, I tell people my sources all the time. Janine, I answer that question all the time. I buy from storage units. I source from a bulk buying place. I have a woman who's a Palm Beach organizer. I mention her all the time. She gives my phone number out to people all the time. As a matter of fact, I picked up some stuff yesterday from a contact that I got
People
from
all know
Brian.
my buying source.
You buy from Brian? I
Yeah.
do. I do, Janine. I hustle. Like I have people like all over that contact me that know that I'm a reseller. As a matter of fact, just yesterday, tell them when I was in the fuzzy room with you, my
Oh
phone
yeah.
rang. Tell them.
Jethro.
Tell them.
Jethro called.
Huh?
Jethro called you.
No, that wasn't Jethro. That's one of the thrift shops. I have Janine, so I donate things that I get out of storage units that I can't sell to my audience, to you guys that are too big. I support, there's like 4 different thrift shops that I support all at the same time. Bree, one of them is Charmaine, part of God Missions. She knows Charmaine really, really well because when I had my thrift shop,
Bree's
and
saying goodbye. She has to go help the kids make masks for school.
oh, okay. So when I had my thrift shop, I would get an abundance of donations. And there was a thrift shop literally 1 mile down the road from me. And I never ever considered her competition. And I would call her and I would say, Charmaine, I just got a huge truckload of stuff. Come down. She had just a pickup truck. Come down and pick out whatever you want. Good morning, Christine B. Hi, honey.
I source from T and Donna.
And Charmaine would come down and I'd say, okay, you can pick out anything you want from this area. So I still support Charmaine. I call her up, like if I'm at a storage unit, she sometimes can't leave the store, so I have to, which is a pain, but I do it anyways because I love Charmaine and I love her mission. She supports an orphanage in Haiti. The money that she makes, she supports an orphanage in Haiti, and she also helps feed some of the women and men homeless in West Palm Beach. She has a great mission. So
Good morning,
I'll
T.
I'll call her up and I'll tell her, to come to the storage unit. And if she can't, I'll load up and bring it to her and deliver it to her, which is a pain, but we do that. And so there's Charmaine, and then there's another great organization which I did a video in one time. Hey, bearded picker, welcome.
Scott.
Scott's here. Hey, Scott, welcome in. Um, it's called Jethro's Heroes, and Jethro, Joey, and Jeff are their name. These 2 men. It's a nonprofit. It's a 501c3, and they will dress up as superheroes, and they go to the hospital or people's homes dressed up as superheroes, and they have women that dress up as princesses too, as part of their nonprofit, and that's what they do. And they give gifts. They'll buy gift cards, gas cards, if families need help traveling to and from treatment or whatever. So I support Jethro's Heroes, which is another organization that's very, very true and dear and near to me. And then there's Mr. Ken, who Bree knows. If she's still here, she knows him really, really well. And he runs a neighborhood after school program for families that can't afford, school after school programs are really, really expensive. So he gets grants to run after school programs, and he supports me a ton. He gets stuff all the time. So these are people, these are nonprofits and people, like they get donations. Sometimes they'll get a whole store donated to them, like that's going out of business. And they'll call me and be like, Donna, we just got 1,000 pieces of something. Are you interested in it? And then I'll make a donation to them
Right.
and take it. So I have those sources too. So I have all kinds of people that I source from, not just storage units. Yeah, it's a network that I've built. Plus, I'm really kind of very well known in the community because my son was sick and because I had the store. So a lot of people. No, T, the woman that called me yesterday when we were in the fuzzy room was a woman who used to donate to my thrift shop.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that call. Yes. Well, your phone was, we couldn't get a word in edgewise yesterday. Your phone was just one after another yesterday.
I know the calls were, I was getting calls like crazy yesterday. But anyway, she, was it her mother that died, or did I say who it
No,
was?
you didn't say.
I just said
I
my,
heard you say, I'm so sorry. You didn't say who it
I
was.
think it was her sister or her mother that died, and she wanted to donate everything to me in the whole house. She wanted me to come and pick up everything. And T heard me, and I'm like, I can't take big things anymore, so I told her to call Jethro's Heroes.
Yeah.
I said, if you have small things like purses and clothes and shoes and stuff like that. And so she told me she was going to put all that kind of stuff aside for me and give it to me. And people still contacted me after all these years. So
Yeah, that was 3 years ago, she said, the last time she spoke to you.
how long?
3 years.
It's been 3 years the last time. People still have my phone number. I still get phone calls all the time.
Oh, that's why even this weekend it was great, because I gave my card out to so many resellers that came. It was like,
networking is so important.
yeah. You just never know, it's like, they pass up.
Yeah.
That's even with Brian. I source from him because there's a lot of stuff like, sometimes he's got to pass up on or whatever, and I want to be the next one in line if he doesn't want it.
Yes, Sylvia said you featured them on your channel. I remember. And yes, Sylvia, because I featured them on my channel, one of the viewers on my channel, and I'll leave the person anonymous, made a very generous donation, monetary donation. And Jethro called me like over the moon with it. And he's like, Donna, thank you so, so much. Well, they've moved to a bigger, huge location now. And so I'm going to do like an update on their move. I just haven't had a chance, but yeah, they did. They got a nice donation and they were so thankful. But Jethro calls me all the time, when he has something that I want. The last time he called me, it was a party, not a party favor store, but it was a business that does, like, and they were all pre-boxed. They were like baby shower, like, when you go to a wedding or a baby shower, or
yeah, one of those shops that does the
favors.
Yeah.
The favors. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these favors. It's a boy, it's a girl, happy wedding day, like all different ones. But I told him I really didn't have any purpose for them. So
yeah, we don't have a market too much for that.
no, but he was just like, just take them. You think you can sell these at your auction? He's like, just take them, take as many as you want. But I didn't take any. I said, I said to him, I said, you know what? I said, he has so many. I'm like, just give them away to every little kid that comes into the store. I said, the parents will love you. The kids will love you. And like when I had my thrift shop, I used to give away stuffed animals to every kid that came into the store. This is way before I sold stuffed animals. I used to get so many stuffed animals. I would just give them away, every single one that came into the store. I'd let them go ahead and pick out of the bin or the area, let them pick out one or two, or if they couldn't decide on two or three, I'd just say, take them.
Right.
Just take them. The kids are always so happy. Yeah. There's so much stuff to source. The more you help people, you will get back in return tenfold. Scott, you are 100% right on with that. You are 100% right on. Absolutely.
Hey, Anthony. We were talking about Anthony. How are you this morning? Yeah. I think we said last night, where has he been? We haven't seen him. Good morning. Good to see you.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was going through the list of our registrations because I'm trying to always keep that thing. I think Anthony's like number 5 on he's number 5 that registered to auction with us. Hey, Paul.
That he registered?
Yeah.
Paul Antonelli's in the house. Welcome, Paul.
Hey, Paul. My mowing season keeps me hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Donna's microphone. Unfortunately, she doesn't have her Yeti hooked up this morning. And
Let me see if I turn down the volume, if it's better, you guys. I don't have the Yeti set up. Let's see, say something.
is it better now? No, it's actually worse, I think.
It's worse. Is it worse, you guys? Can you still hear it?
I don't know. Well, see, it's only when I talk that you hear it. So, hey, Barbara.
Good morning, sweetheart. Thanks for joining, Barbara.
Can you guys hear it now? Let's see.
I turned it way down.
Don't be sorry, Terry. It's fine.
Much better now, Jill says.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know what? Even if we did have an auction last night, oh my God, my kids. They had a good morning, Tommy. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Mookie. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Yard sales are crazy this week. Been to 150 this week. Highway 411 Thursday, Highway 101 Friday, and here Saturday. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Well, isn't Scott in cold country? Is he like where it's cold? Yes. Yeah. So your yard sale season is coming to an end, which means people are probably trying to get the last yard sales in under their belt before it gets too cold. My yard sale season is just starting. And I want to go to some yard sales. I want to do some content at yard sales this year.
Yeah, well, even last week when I had mine, I mean, there was so many people were like, oh my God, we don't even have enough time to go to all of them today, you know?
Yeah, mine are just starting. As soon as the snowbirds start coming down, they'll start having yards. It's too hot to have yard sales here in the summertime. So yard sale season is starting. I'll just take you on the road with me if we're going to be doing coffee. I'll just take the talk show on the road, because by the time we're done with the talk show at 11, a lot of the yard sales are like closing up.
Right. Good morning, Destiny, honey. How are you? Hey, Myra, what's going on?
Good morning, Bye in Space.
Dawn says in Michigan it's pretty much over. Thelma, you're up early. What's up?
Good morning, Thelma.
Yeah, I mean, we probably have just the rest of this month, you know, maybe even not even Halloween weekend, because it is usually by then it's, you know, we're wearing coats. Hey, Rachel.
Good morning, Rachel. What does Scott mean? I'm going to do some Florida yard sales this winter. Does he come to Florida?
Maybe he's going to take a trip.
Are you coming to Florida, Scott? If you are, you'll have to come all the way down at the end, just about.
Right? Yeah, even Paul says here in Central Florida, they never stop, but they're very few and far between due to COVID. I don't know. I had plenty of people last weekend. Didn't matter. Plenty of people.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yes, trying to plan it. Oh, awesome, Scott. Well, I'm in Palm Beach, so you'll have to look at your map. And if you come all the way down this way, maybe we can go on a little thrifting, buying. Good morning, Boston. What time is it? 10:40. Oh, he overslept. Good morning, handsome. Hello, my friends. Come here. Come say hi.
Headed to an outside auction this afternoon. Getting cold for that. Yeah, well, Heidi's up north of me, so yeah.
Hi, handsome.
It's a little. I don't know. It's not terrible, but it's getting there.
Bless you.
There.
Come say hi. Jump up, you old man. Come on. Come on. Yard sales are still plentiful in Missouri. I'm headed to an outside auction this afternoon. Getting cold for that too, Heidi says. Scott, Jacksonville, Florida is the flea market capital of the world. Is it? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was 48 this morning. It's up to 60 this morning now.
It's funny Scott's in the chat because my husband was just saying to me, I dabbled in Amazon this literally like this much. I think maybe even my Amazon account might be in default because the last 2 items I sold on Amazon I never shipped out.
I still pay for it. I don't even sell on it anymore.
I had to refund the people. I probably still pay for it too. I don't know. But my husband was just saying to me, he said, "You remember that time just yesterday?" He was saying to me, "We went to Target. We went to Target. I wanted to try the Amazon. That's when uh Tiffany used to come around. I wonder how Tiffany is. Eat
I
Sleep
haven't seen
Amazon.
Tiffany
I
forever.
haven't seen Tiffany. I don't even know if she does content anymore. But it was influence from Tiffany that made me want to look into it. And we went into Target, and we went into the kind of like electronics, toys area. And I scanned a few items, and I found stuff in multiple quantities that was like way marked down. I was with my husband, and I bought a bunch of stuff, thinking that I would, post it on Amazon. I posted some stuff, but I don't know, just Amazon wasn't my thing, but it's Scott's thing. That's what Scott does. He does. Do you do mostly Amazon, Scott, or do you do eBay as well? I don't know. I don't know. And he's also started doing auctions on his channel as well. Um, I popped in one day and I was jibber jabbering with people, and I said, "Scott, am I interrupting your auction? Am I chatting too much?" And he said, "No, Donna, you're fine." Because I was like in there talking away. Did you remember that night, Scott? Like, some people like to run their auctions where there's no like yes, but changing back to more eBay. Ah, interesting. I wonder why. Hi, Leon. Good morning. Um,
eBay's been on fire. I'm doing.
Scott is
I'll probably
moving on
have
to eBay.
my last 30 days really have definitely stepped up. But again, it's all about listing.
I
With
want.
whole YouTube thing, you even know it's kind of consumed our life, and I've kind of walked away a lot from eBay. But now that I'm listing more, since the big cosmetic buy and everything, oh my God, fire, 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 fire.
Yeah, I mean, I love doing the auctions, but T's right. It takes up so much time. It takes up so much time, and the end reward, you guys, is literally pennies, 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 pennies. Um, the time is spent. T and I have spent many hours talking about this. We love spending time in the chat with you guys. We've made so many really great, wonderful friends from being on YouTube and doing the auctions and stuff. But when you're supporting your family, which both T and I are doing, the time spent on YouTube, um, even doing the auctions,
It's time
it,
for me.
it's much more. Your time is much more valuable listing on eBay or Amazon or other selling platforms. So we
I was
struggle.
so
We
tired
struggle with
Friday.
this.
I was so tired Friday night, because I'm twice on Friday, and Friday I was on for almost 4 hours in the afternoon, right? 4 hours. 4 hours I could be listing on eBay or doing something else.
Oh, Shamrock, it says booked and so busy. Heidi Leslie made these for me, and I do have orders for these, and I haven't invoiced or shipped out, but booked and so busy is what it says on it, on the hat. It's my merch, but I don't promote it.
I promote mine if anybody wants a shirt.
I hardly ever
We're
promote it.
working on mugs. We're still working on them.
1 day a week is a lot. I don't know how you ladies do so many auctions. Right, Scott? I'm on like almost every single day. It's a
That's why
lot.
every once in a while we cancel, because it's just a lot. It's not enough hours in the day for everything else. And
What's the matter?
now with fourth quarter here with eBay, it's going to probably, I'll be honest with you, really not going to do as many auctions anymore. I'm just not. It's what it is. But as I look at my booked calendar for the month.
Yes, you did, Michelle P. She came up with booked and busy, but I had to put the word booked and busy is copyrighted. So I looked it up, and so that's why I had to add the word so, booked and so busy. Um, and I probably should buy the copyright on it, but I don't know. I don't know how far I'm going to take it. I don't expect to sell, you know, thousands and thousands of these things, or hundreds or hundreds. What is that? Oh yeah, I found it in the garage. Yes, I found it. I forgot to tell you, honey. My daughter has one of those shirts on. My kids love to wear them. My son wears his all the time too, which is really funny. He likes it. Um, so agreed. Doing 3 days a week, it takes a lot. I just started to list on eBay again.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, especially like with tea. Like I don't have guests on my show. Like every once in a while, I'll have a guest on my show, but T has guests on her show all the time, and I just have to say, I'm just going to put it out there to you. Like, some people are very generous and they'll give her a gratuity for her time spent. Um, but the majority of people don't. Um, Probably 95%, because T shares with me, like 95% of the people don't. And it's not expected, but it's courtesy. You give your pizza delivery guy a, a tip. Like, why wouldn't you give someone who's hosting an auction for you? You're making, a ton of money. Like, why wouldn't you give them a you know, little tip? So, um, oh, thanks, Paul. That's
Yes.
very nice of you. Yeah. I mean, I'm not calling anybody out.
No,
You don't have to
no,
say,
listen,
no, 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 no. I'm not calling anybody out.
people always ask me, what do you charge to come on? And I've never,
She
said,
always says nothing.
I charge that.
She always says nothing. She always says nothing, but that doesn't mean a little kickback isn't nice. A little, a little something, isn't nice, because let's face it, we do spend, and even when we do our marathons, we do spend hours and hours. There are channels out there that host online auctions, and they have people come on and sell, but those channels, they're on YouTube all the time. They're like streaming kind of live all the time, and for one talk shows or whatever they're doing, and a lot of those channels
Yeah,
don't.
that's a perfect example. Paul said he used to do an item sale and the proceeds went to tea. Like he would just say, okay, the next, these earrings are going to go, towards, I'm going to send them to you and you're going to send the money to tea. And that was always nice. And, I think Paul, you or Chris the Goose, one of you guys started that, which was awesome, which is nice. It's just appreciated because, I do spend hours with somebody, you know.
Yeah. Anthony says people threw money at me when I bartended. Now, when I mow people's yards in 100-degree weather, people argue with me for a cheaper price.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? They're not out there on 100 degrees, right, Anthony?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thanks, Wendy.
I feel like if you're just putting up a stream and saying, "Hey, come on and sell your stuff," because I'm looking for content, I'm looking for excitement, I'm looking to draw people into my channel to spend time, and that's one thing.
Probably in the beginning, in all honesty, right? We went live a lot and did that to get the hours.
Yeah, that's one thing. But when you're doing something like T is doing, where you're planning it and putting a schedule together and giving people the opportunity, like I had several people reach out to me and say, "I'm so bummed that the marathon was canceled this weekend." Um, I was bummed out, that because I was really looking forward to making that money. Well, you're not making money having, someone on. I'm not making money having someone on. That's why we changed it a little bit. That's why we changed it a little bit. And I know that there was some chatter out there about it. And some people didn't, like it. And um, I'm just gonna put it out there, T. We had meetings about it, me, Gary, Jason and T, we had meetings about it, making a decision as to whether or not like a gratuity should be given, and put it out there that we take a lot of time. Like when we did the Black Friday marathon, T, how many hours did we spend on the computer? You did 14 hours straight one time. How
Well,
much
I
did
did
you make?
15 hours straight, but only 12 of it to play back on
How much
YouTube.
money did you make being online for 14 hours?
Nothing.
How much money did you make 14 hours
Yeah,
online?
nothing. Nothing.
She took the longest stretch. I think the longest I was on was like 9. That's when just you and I did it by ourselves. I think I did 9 hours straight. I think you did 14 hours straight. I collapsed after 9 hours. Man, I can't do 9 hours online. Like,
Well, that's
I
why,
can't.
that's why, in all honesty, even when we did the Christmas in July, or, the one off now and Black Friday this year, we're going to have a collaboration of 4 channels, because thank you, Jason Thrift Trader, he's offered to, kind of pick up some slack too. And we're hoping next weekend he's still going to be good. Where Hot Sauce may interrupt that, but, and then Gary too, Westside Gary's offered to help, so we can split the time up a lot better.
Thank you, Maggie Doodle.
But
And
even just, and again, old school, but I just printed out, just putting the calendar together and just saying, okay, this one can't come on at this time and this one can't come on at that time. And just that work alone. And then getting all the links, getting everybody to do their StreamYard, right? Two StreamYards for everybody for that marathon, right? I got to get them to do 2 StreamYards. I got to get those links. I got to share them out with the people that are on that channel at that time, not mess up the times.
so Heidi says you will be doing a 10% on the next weekend's auctions, won't you? And you know what? It's a kind of a recommended, and T and I talked about that we didn't leave, we left that word out of the email when we put the email in there. 10% would be, I mean, you tip your waiter 20%, but we thought maybe just 10%, because a lot of the times, like I know the last marathon, I gave up my
Selling time.
my selling time to other people who I thought maybe needed it more than I do, but I need it too. Like I'm supporting my family. Like I need it too, but I gave up my selling time.
Well, we kind of
So
also decided the best way to kind of nip that in the bud is that we're going to go on somebody else's channel. Like you and I are going to go on Gary and Jason's
yeah.
channel.
And I'm gonna
And
give Gary gratuity, and I'm gonna give Jason gratuity, and I'm gonna give him more than 10%, because guess what? I'm pretty excited about going on Jason and going on with Gary. So, we're paying a gratuity as well, because they're taking their time to host us to come on to their channel. So I don't want to hear this chatter going around YouTube that Donna and T are being greedy. It's just not. I got sent a link, and you know what? And as far as that's concerned too, is don't even send it to me. Don't even send me the link. If you hear someone saying something bad about me on YouTube, like I'm greedy for charging, asking for a gratuity or charging, do me a favor, like don't even send it to me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it, because it spoils my rhythm. And let me tell you something. It takes a lot. It takes a lot to get that rhythm in place and to keep going and going. If I'm not doing YouTube content videos, I'm doing auctions. I'm constantly, and to keep that rhythm going is a lot. It's really easy to sit and just do nothing. And yeah, oh, don't even get me started. I'm sorry. Did I get started?
that's all right. You know what? I guess I just, I've learned to not take everything so personally. And I guess that's the corporate in me, being in corporate America for so long, that I just kind of let things go. But,
Good
truth
morning,
being said,
Tammy.
and like, um, somebody wrote it in the chat here, that, gee, I'd never worked free for 14 hours.
Yeah. So Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you,
Look at
Mara. Yeah.
Tanya. Greedy. Yeah, if someone sells $100, you get $10. Read in a snarky voice. Exactly. That's what we're talking about. Exactly.
Yeah,
So.
Leon, I know it's Donna's mic this
I'm
morning.
sorry, Leon. My mic, I moved my whole computer setup yesterday into my kitchen to do my listing, and then I had to move it back into my, I call this my studio room. And when I moved it back, which was like literally 3 minutes before we went live, my Yeti microphone did not connect, so I have to restart my computer perhaps. So I'm sorry for the feedback, you guys, this morning. I will have it fixed for the 3 o'clock auction, so it won't be so annoying. I didn't have time. I didn't have time to fix it. I'm sorry. Because I slept. I slept all afternoon and night. And I woke up this morning and I was just enjoying life for a minute, having my coffee, and just did not feel like doing anything. So I did it like literally like 2 seconds before we went live. Um,
That's
Auctions for
okay,
you. I
April.
didn't get that memo. Sorry. I will next time. I'm grateful for you and Donna, and you guys have helped me grow my channel. Thank you. Thank you, April. And
Thank
that's
you.
another thing, that we also try to do is support everyone and help grow, people's
Simply
channels.
Dana, girl, where have you been? Good morning.
Dana,
Fit life.
mannaggia, ma dove sei stata? Perché non vieni? Io ti aspetto e mai vieni.
Ditto.
In my mean Italian mom voice. Good morning, Jen. Thanks for
Jen,
being
good
here.
morning.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I'm very proud of is you tell me one channel that you can go on that's, let's just say, a bigger channel, okay? That will go on and say, drop your eBay links, drop your Amazon links, drop your links to if you're doing auctions, or tell people. You can go into so many auctions and say, and the host of that auction would never say, "Oh, Scott, the bearded picker, has auctions on his channel once a week." They would never promote someone else's channel.
I know one person that does that for me.
Who?
Mike.
Who?
Mike.
Oh, Mike. Yeah, he used to do it for me too, but I don't really go into his auction anymore. But that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice that he does that to you. But that's worth something too, to that we do that for our community and we support, and go watch Robin, watch Robin's overnight insomnia auctions, or insomniacs, or all of those things. That's us just trying to help the community out a little bit. And I just I hate to hear the negativity. There's so many people that don't do these sort of lives or talk shows, or even talk about the negativity, because they say if you feed the negativity, it just makes it grow. But it's like, yeah, if I want to talk 45 minutes before an auction and say hello to everybody and see how everybody's doing, why is that a problem? If you don't like it,
No, let's
don't
face it, we
come.
don't do auctions like everybody else does auctions. And I know some people don't like that we spend the time to chit chat and say hi to everybody in the chat, but that's just our personalities. I'm a people person. I love people. I'm not, and I guess that's why too that I'm not, so crazed about, charging people to come on my channel. I'm grateful to help people out. I know a lot of people in this community are, struggling. And I'm only too happy sometimes to help. But it is nice to, for somebody to say thanks so much. I've gotten that a lot. I can't say I haven't gotten that a lot. But I'm annoyed at people who are offended by that.
Michelle P says you do Fast and Furious sometimes too. I do, Michelle.
We do.
We did Fast and Furious the other night when we sold the 1111. I sold
Mhm.
30 lots in, like 2 hours or something. That's a lot. We do Fast and Furious, and sometimes we take our time and chit chat.
Good morning,
And
Robin. Who's up?
Did I say good morning, Robin? I thought I've seen her. If you have not already make sure to show the love and hit the thumbs up for these wonderful ladies.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Destiny. Thank
sweetheart.
you, honey.
Thank you, honey. We take 10-15 minutes before the auction to meet and greet and laugh and joke through the whole auction. Southerners have to talk and
Be
be
nice.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott. So you take 10-15 minutes, I take 45 minutes. Who's to judge?
30. It's okay.
I'm Italian, Scott. I love people
Hey,
and I love. No, you
I'm
didn't,
not,
Donna. Good morning, Robin. Hi, honey.
I'm not the typical New Yorker, I guess. Paul, stop. Yes, I don't even know about any of that. Stop.
Gee, so I'm guessing then it's a no then? What is he talking about?
No, we stop. Oh my God. Paul, call me and stop the nonsense. Oh, thank you, Susanna.
Oh,
Hey,
gosh, look at.
Lynn. I seen it 4 times. I didn't know we were broken up. I didn't know that there was any issue. Stop. Oh. Hey, Lynn. Hi, honey. Thank you. Well, I do 4 hours of
Look
work.
at someone just texted me. Do you want China? She also has other China, I think Lennox and Lace Point. Look at, she's asking me if I just want it for my auctions just for free. Isn't that crazy? What am I going to do with that? I hate shipping China.
Thanks, Jen. We try. We so try. You know, that's the other thing.
Hi, Perlini.
People, I appreciate you guys saying that because I can't tell you the comments we get. Like, you know, are you ever going to, I'll get text. Is this auction ever going to start? Sorry. Just the way we are. I like saying hi to everybody. I like knowing Jen and Lynn and Leon and Michelle and Destiny and everybody's in the chat. I love to call people out. That's just me. And I'm not your typical New Yorker.
Some people don't like it.
No, sorry.
Some people don't like it. I mean, you know, there's channels I don't watch also that I don't like. Oh, thank you, Dana. You're so sweet.
Exactly, Scott.
Dana, I tried to watch one of your I was in watching one of your game things. I'm like, oh, I want to play. Oh my gosh, it was so hard. Like I was so glad that I didn't ask to come on and pick a number or do whatever it was people were doing because I couldn't understand it. I was like, oh, I'm glad I'm staying quiet.
Speaking of picking a number, come at 3:00 because I'm definitely gonna have. If you gotta be present to win, though. Gotta be present to win.
Wait, I missed it. I was reading a message. Thank you, Ginger Ann. Thanks, honey.
We have almost 900 registrations in here. It might take a little while to get a present winner, but I'm putting it out there. If you guys are present, you could be a winner this afternoon.
Janine is so funny. She goes, and you love your trolls, right, Donna? Toilet Girl, too. Absolutely. No kidding. She came into my chat as a troll. We welcomed her. I welcomed her. We all welcomed her. I'm like, no. Don't block her. Don't delete her. Let's see what this Toilet Girl 2 has to say. And now she's on all of our channels. And she's our friend. We love when she comes in. I always ask her, did you tinkle? Did you wash your hands? And she's just so funny. Her name is Scarlett. And she's told us her real name, which is so awesome. You know, that she came in as a troll, you guys. Straight up troll. So. It's so funny. Yeah, it's true, Janine. We love her.
Trolls have
rights too.
Absolutely.
Trolls matter. Troll lives matter.
Trolls. I mean, have you ever?
Troll lives matter. They do. Troll lives do matter. It's true. It's true.
Come troll my channel. I need watch hours.
Bluegrass picker.
All right, Anthony. Everybody go and play a bluegrass picker Anthony channel, honey.
Put it on loop.
Put it on loop, yeah.
Put it on loop, put it on your phone if you're using your computer, or vice versa. So Anthony can get some hours, and just loop it. So it will just keep playing and playing, so he can get his watch hours. So he can get, do you have your subscribers, Anthony?
Thelma.
Oh, Thelma.
Uh,
Thank you, honey. Thank you for the super chat. That's so sweet of you.
Thank you.
She's so generous. Thank you, Thelma. Don't start that movement, Donna. Bearded picker, you haven't made it until you have a subscriber turn into a personal stalker, aka the bearded ass hat and Connie Lingus show up on all the shows. I know. My husband says that to me like all the time, Scott. He's like, Donna, he's like, you know, you've made it when you have people that don't like you. Or
all right.
have things to say about you.
So, yeah, always, guys. Oh, that's the other thing too. You know, they took the 3 dots away. If you guys have the ability to add a extension to your Google Chrome, there is a and I have it. I can't remember the name of it, where you can actually now click on the name and subscribe to someone. I forgot what it's called. Channel show channel show to channel, or go to channel. Maybe it's go to channel. Where you guys put that on as a Google extension, a Chrome extension, and it will let you subscribe to people now. But feel free to drop your link. Anybody who needs help with subscribers, feel free to drop your link. We're all good about that.
Yes, Tanya, that's what he says. Tanya nailed it.
You know you've made it when you got haters. Yeah, you know what? It's okay.
And his other famous saying, which ironically is T's husband's favorite saying as well.
Yep.
No good deed goes unpunished.
Go to channel. Thank you, Janine.
See, that extension is not recommended. I think it can hack into your personal information.
Really? Oh, all right. Do you know a better one? I mean, I love that I can just click on somebody's name, like, you know, Bluegrass, and make sure I'm subscribed to Anthony, you know, and it doesn't take me away from this. But I am subscribed, and I have the bell notification on. So,
yeah, Anthony's right. Your haters are usually closer to you than you think.
Yes, 100%.
Yes, you can drop your link, Tanya. Absolutely.
Paul says, yes, very bad spyware. Really? Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't have it. I don't have it on my computer anymore. I took it off because I got a lot of recommendations not to put it on. I think it was Robin, I think, was the one that told us about it. Robin is very computer savvy, so she's done her research on it, and I'm sure, you know, she feels like it's safe, but I took mine off. I don't know. I just even my husband said, don't have just that extension.
TikTok. Oh, TikTok's a spyware thing too?
I don't know. I don't do TikTok.
My husband loves TikTok.
My husband loves TikTok. On his phone, he's on it all the time. Do you know that we went to the bank because we had to get some documents notarized, my husband and I? Then I have a personal relationship with my banker. I've been banking there for a really long time. He banks at a different bank. I have my business account at this bank. And so we sat down and we went to my bank because it's closer to home to have these documents notarized. And so him and her start going at it with the TikTok. I had no idea that this woman loved TikTok. She's like this professional banker. And him and her were like crazy, showing each other TikTok and then sending each other TikTok videos. And I'm like looking at them like, I gotta get home. I have an auction in like 3 hours. Like I'm like, are you guys done? Like 2 grown adults, like, oh, did you see this one? And did you see that? Oh, let me send you this one. And I'm like, I don't do it. I don't do TikTok, but I know that there's a lot of people. I know that there's a lot of people that love it.
All right, Leon, have a great day. Yeah, I don't even know how to use TikTok. I'm bad.
Yeah,
I'm lucky I'm just learning Instagram. Are you kidding? Oh, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, honey.
Thank you, Tanya. That's so sweet.
Not all trolls are bad because she shed troll and farmer troll. Sorry, leggings. Thanks.
Oh,
Buying
thank you,
space.
Buying Space. Thank you, Myra, for the hearts. You guys
Thanks,
are always,
Terry.
you're so thoughtful. You're so thoughtful. Always thinking of the 11s. Always.
Casual Flipper and Kerry, thank you. All right, so we're going to wrap it up here this morning because we do have a 3 o'clock and a 10 o'clock. Oh, 9 o'clock. It'll be 10 o'clock, I'm sure. Auction tonight.
I'm going to try to do it for 9 so we're not up so late.
All right. But guys, thanks so much for everybody coming in. We really appreciate it. We had over 70 something of you in this morning. I do appreciate your coming in, and thank you everybody for recognizing Denali. We truly appreciate that too.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm going to try to, since the 3 o'clock auction is going to be mostly 11/11s, I don't have that much to prepare for it. So I am going to try to release this this little video that I did. I might do it as a I might
start this at 11:11 today.
What is that?
It's a coach.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like my 11/11.
New attacks.
Nice.
We'll
nice. I'll try to bring some other things, not just jewelry, that will be 11/11 as well, you guys. But please, yeah, come back. Did you drop the link to
Yes, I'll drop it.
Show? Drop it again so that people can go and hit the button to No, are we full up for next weekend? Are we done? Did you fill up all the slots?
You know, I have to go through the calendar again, to be honest with you, and double check.
Okay. So I know we talked about there was a couple of people that could not make it next weekend.
Right.
And then there was some people that reached out to us that did want to come. If there is anybody else, I know it was kind of like invitation only because we had such a overwhelming response in the beginning. And we still, I don't know if there's any spots left too. You'll have to
there
look
might
at
be
it.
one or two. If you guys want in, just send me an email. Just send me an email.
If there's any spots on, seriously, I've got 2 spots on Jason's and 2 spots on Gary's.
Yes.
If you have any more spots on either, I don't want to be on your show. No offense.
I don't want to be on yours either.
Okay. If you have any spots on Gary or Jason's, I'll take another spot if you have it.
Okay.
I'll be happy to do that. All right, Scott, thanks for coming in. It means a lot to us. And
I wonder if Scott even remembers he was on my very first live when I was My Great Find for You. Him and Glenn. That was funny.
I used to watch Scott all the time. There's just not enough hours in the day to watch anybody anymore.
But thank you.
Okay, you guys, we'll see you at 3. Watch for if I release the video, it will be closer to like 2 o'clock, and I am going to release it as a premiere. So I think it's about 35-40 minutes long, not that long. So I'll try to get that up and released, and then we'll see you at 3 o'clock with T.
All right, guys. Have a great day. We'll see you later.
Thank you.